What yo? Yeah. Trouble?
Talk to me about the economics of the cannabis industry in St. Vincent. I mean, I'm just like literally asking as a layperson, but you're the qualified certified economist. Could you simplify it for the man in the street for us to understand in Trinidad and Tobago how the economics of cannabis can really work for us as it's working for St. Vincent?
The economics is fascinating, though not as expected. We expected as we build out the industry that things would have been much better. But we operate in a real world that when we established in 2019, immediately after, within a year, there was COVID. And since COVID, a lot of our investors who even got licensed lost income in their respective countries and could not move forward in establishing. Then we had volcanic eruptions April 9th to the end of April. Major eruptions which decimated the entire agriculture sector. And then we had Hurricane Elsa. And after Hurricane Elsa, we started to build out with those companies that stayed. We had consumption lounges throughout the Grenadine Islands and at cruise ship boat, where a lot of cruise ship visitors come. And those investments, we attracted over $50 million in investment. Close to 300 persons are employed in the medicinal cannabis industry. But then in July the 1st, last year, 2024, Hurricane Beryl made landfall and destroyed not just the cannabis cultivation and manufacturing facility, not totally destroyed them, but impacted them significantly. But it totally destroyed the consumption lounges in the Grenadine Islands. As you know, we have several Grenadines Islands where a lot of tourists come and were generating significant sale, and that caused a reset again. But we are building out again, we are recovering. And last year, into this year, St. Vincent is experiencing record growth in tourist arrival, which is helping to really stimulate, push the recovery in the cannabis industry. So we are very grateful for that. We just came out of a carnival season, which was the biggest carnival ever St. Vincent has ever had. Significant amount of visitors came. And I'm sure I'm looking forward to the numbers that the cannabis companies there perform really well and received significant sales.
Nice,
and now
nice. Let's
that
go,
carnival
Vinci.
is done, we are looking forward to the tourist season again, and we are looking forward to Cannabis 2025, because when we had Cannabis 2024, November the 1st, we toured. After that, we saw significant growth in sales, because cannabis, with its educational component, its expo component, its tours, and its festival reggae concert component, brought significant awareness, significant exposure to the cannabis industry, and just really propelled sales for the cannabis company. And
Okay, Terral, hold on, pull up. You said cannabis.
Yes.
For the folks who don't know, some of us do, but the folks who definitely don't know, tell us, what is cannabis?
Cannabis SVG was actually born out of the cabinet of St. Vincent, because there is significant political will. That is one of the things that we benefit from as a regulator, as a chief operating officer at the MC. We have the political will. So they were in a meeting, a cabinet meeting, a budget meeting, and they say, hey, why not just do a cannabis festival?
Why not?
Why not?
I love that.
You guys have made achievements. Let's show it off to the world. Mm-hmm. And it's out of that the MCA went back. We are not event planners, but we became event planners, and we sat down and we met with the event planners of government, the Tourism Authority, the Foreign Affairs Department, the CDC, Caribbean Development Corporation, and we fashioned a festival with a conference, 3 days of conference, expo, tours to the major cannabis facilities, and a grand reggae concert, which attracted over 300 persons from the region and international, And at the concert, during the concert, about 2,000 to 3,000 persons attended the concert, and it really brought significant attention to our cannabis industry. From those successes, when we went back to the cabinet for our budget meeting, everyone was impressed with what we have done. Though it wasn't perfect, because that was the pilot one. And the cabinet,
you got it going.
We got it going.
You
and
got
the cabinet,
the ball rolling.
We got the ball rolling,
Yeah,
and
man.
the cabinet gave full approval for us to have a Cannabis 2025, which will be far better and which promises more of everything. And it will be held October the 2nd to the 4th.
2025.
2025.
So it's coming up this October.
It's coming up. And
can you give us any insights? Can you give us any tea
insights,
at all? What to look out for?
Yet,
give us the oil.
We are looking to bring a big international artist, one of the biggest international reggae artists, to headline the Cannabis Consort. And we have added a dimension, a 5th, October the 5th, where we will have a catamaran cruise to one of our beautiful islands. As you know, we have several very beautiful islands.
St Vincent and the Grenadines and me have a real solid relationship. You don't have to tell me about your beaches. Your beaches are like bar none, first class, premier, top shelf.
Paradise.
I love St Vincent and the Grenadines. Young Island is one of my favorite places to be.
Beautiful.
Oh gosh, it's gorgeous. Sorry, I had to plug that in there because you know my Vinci massive. We get along great.
We cannot done. We cannot done. We cannot done. We cannot done. We cannot done.